guys, and welcome from me, Social Manager 0102, the Game On Challenge, part 64. We have a live stream about to go, fully active on Facebook. So, if you hear me talking and you're wondering who the fuck I'm responding to, it's more than likely a comment from Facebook. First things first, before I go live on Facebook, guys, let me know your views on if you feel it's worth me doing a live stream on YouTube. I have tried it before, and there was a lot of fucking around. I think YouTube since so has been quite rapidly, improved. So let me know what your views are. If you think it's worth it, if you'd rather just stick with as is, that's absolutely fine. So just bear with me, guys, as we are about to go live, and you'll know when I've gone live because I'll change my word a little bit. Right, okay, starting 1, 2, 3. We are almost there. We're almost there. Fucking hell, Facebook can be such a bastard sometimes. Okay, we're off and running on Facebook. So, warm welcome to Facebook, YouTube, the Game On Challenge with myself and Matt. And we ain't going to get anywhere yet, are we? I've just thought, we're not going to get anywhere with the game just yet because I've not even connected my Hamachi up. So, okay, so let's just, alright, so that's connected my Hamachi up, that sorted, we'll wait for that to go green, and there we go, we are live now then, let's fire up the game. So, Game On, part 64, myself and Matt, absolutely fucking epic of a game. Yep, just make sure oh fucking hell, what was the chances of that happening, motherfucker. Let's just make sure we mount our thing right. Alright, that's up then, right, we will get there. Fucking, there you go. Ah, fucking hell, we are getting there. I'm keep clicking the wrong fucking thing. Okay, so apologies there for that little bit of an outburst. So, what can I say? The start of season 66 in the ODB. We are 100 years of age. As managers, myself and Matt, we had our first dapple with the international side of things at the World Cup of 2066. Hi Philippe, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Nice one for nipping in there. So I took Scotland. We got knocked out of the second round against Paraguay. Matt took England. He got knocked out in the group stages, disgracefully, I think I may add. That's our first dapple in international management on the whole of this save. And, this save, we're fast approaching a year old. I think roughly start of April we started this game. And here we are, start of season 66. We have kicked off a couple of games. We started earlier on. Onwards. Philippe, yes, mate, I'm really, really good, thank you. Mate, Philippe, what time is it there in Brazil? Andy, I didn't see you online. I'm not fucking psychic. I can see there's people. So say hello. Hello, Andy. Fuck's sake. What is the matter with people? Fucking hell. Nah, how you doing, mate? You good, Andy? All good? Philippe, what time is it there in Brazil? I never fucking know. I always forget that you're based in Brazil, if I'm truly honest with you. Right, Matt, are you in the game? Matt, are you there? Because let's show you where we're at then. The start of season 66, we're off and running. Matt's already won the League Cup, or that shower of shit pre-season competition, I call it. Matt is still Bayern Munich. Matt is still Dortmund. I am still Bayern Munich. And Philippe is saying it's 1:23. So you're 5 hours behind us then. 5 hours? 3 hours behind us. So you're not actually that far then, Philippe. So Philippe, it's a Friday afternoon. What the fuck are you doing on YouTube at 1:25 in the afternoon? Listening to some fucking guy swear. What's that all about? No, I'm only joking. It's good to hear from you. It's good to see you. Guys, just to remind you, I am I am actually recording for YouTube as well. So if I'm making references that you guys on Facebook are thinking, what does that mean? What does part 60 fucking 4 mean, or whatever the fuck? Don't worry, alright? I know what it means. So Matt's in the game with... Cheers, Andy, for telling us what time we're at. Yeah, appreciate that. I know I'm from Peterborough, but fuck me, I can tell the time. Okay, Matt is ready. Thanks for telling me you're in, Matt. Fucking arsehole. Now, so, we've got a suspension there. Oh, hang on a minute. That cunt got a, did I? I've appealed against it. So, here we are then. 2 league games, right? I'm going to make a count of this. 1 injury, 1 red card already. It fucking frustrates the shit out of me. It really does. Fucking arseholes. Yeah, you can laugh. Actually, I'm goofing off. What the fuck is goofing off? A trend I'm trying to set. Don't work on Fridays. I love that trend, right? I love Fridays with that. That is great, but I wouldn't use the term goofing off. I think I know what you mean, but that may be and you know me, Philippe. I like to keep my streams and my videos, right, within reason. I don't like any offensive words. You know, I'm against that shit. It's good to see you. Skipping work. Skipping. Right, okay. Skiving bastard. No, right, skipping. Okay, skipping is fine. Sounds a bit girly, but no. Right, okay. What's that say? I don't have a job. Hashtag Scouser. Fucking love it. If you're going to hashtag Scouser, you might as well hashtag fucking thief as well. Now, I'm joking, Andy. I didn't know you were Scouse. Poor bastard. Remind me never to fucking shake hands with you. You'll take my watch. Okay, so. Here we go. Yeah, so last season, season 65, it was a brave fight from me. I made a big surge towards the end of the season, but with a game to spare, Matt did it. And he did a good job. He thrashed me in the Champions League 4-0 last season. He lost the cup final, so he'll be looking to probably go one better. Hashtag FIFA. I love it. Thanks for the heads up, man. You are welcome, Philippe. Yeah, we could hashtag all day long, Andy, about Scousers, let's be honest. And I just saw, I don't even know who I saw it from, literally just caught my attention. It's a picture of Steven Gerrard. I Wish I Was Paul Scholes by Steven Gerrard, a book. I think that's fucking brilliant. It might have even been you, I don't know. I think that's fucking priceless. Let's just move my box a minute. Okay, let's minimise this fucking thing as well. So, little treat for you here, really. You've got my ugly mutt to fucking knock one out over to later on. What do you think about that, yeah? What do you mean, fucking dirty bastard? Well, what are you talking about? You know me. Friday afternoon, we've gone past the watershed, which is 4 o'clock. And I'm going to be streaming, guys, for the best part of around 90 minutes. But, as you can see, we're at a good time. So, going back to me, I just can't get any consistency with my defence. My defence has just been woeful. I did a lot of work with defence. I did a lot of work with my defence. I'm knocking one out. Love it, Andy. Matt's just informed me that we're looking a little bit laggy on the stream. So, do you know what I'm actually going to do? Andy, obviously, you've knocked one out, which is great to hear. You know, really great to hear. Oh, it's okay now. Right, okay. What I was going to say is I'll just stop the camera rolling. Now Andy's knocked one out. But do you know what? I don't mind, Andy. If I can get people to knock one out to me, male or female, I don't mind. You know, I'm an equal opportunities type of guy. You know, if I can get someone to pleasure themselves thinking of me... fuck's sake. Now you're telling me it's lagging. Fuck's sake, Andy. You're such a fucking arsehole. Right. I am waiting. I didn't bother tagging him because I think he'll pop up. I'm waiting for the one early Dave to pop his head up. Let me know if it's too laggy. Yeah, good now. Right. Let me know if it just gets a little bit too laggy and I'll just stop the camera rolling. I make it sound like old fashioned, don't I? Action, lights, camera, go. Right. Sorry, Matt. You're waiting for me. Apologise. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? I should have thought about doing this before, shouldn't I? Can you knock one out? Yeah, do you know what? There's a watershed for that as well. It's 9 o'clock tonight. And you have to be female. No disrespect, but that's just my preference. So, but, you know, you send me the right fucking PayPal details and I will do whatever you need. No. Okay, Matt, Fenerbahce, Real Madrid and West Bromwich Albion in the Champions League group stages for me. Let's take a look at who Matt has got then with the holders. And I will go to that final last season in a minute. Okay, quite an easy group for you there, Matt. As far as the Champions League is concerned, last season, I don't know what went wrong. I really don't. It just absolutely. I think it's just one of those games where every shot goes in, and you know, I've had a real issue at Bayern Munich. The form has just been outrageous, so much that I'm fucking done. I'm done. But I had a good finish, and I changed formation. You have to teach Chinese, mate. Mate, thank you, Andy. Cheers for popping in. I forget you do that, to be honest with you. And sometimes I see like jokes, and I don't always know if they're jokes or if they're natural, but I think I've now worked out where to draw the line. But yeah, it's great to hear from you, Andy. Cheers for dropping in, and I will knock one out to you later on. Okay, we're at game time. Now, what I was going to do is I was going to log on to this on my phone, so I can purely, where I can, acknowledge people. It doesn't tell me on Facebook who's arrived. This is my formation, very similar to what I've been using on my free man, although I'm going to make an alteration. I'm going to make my centre half man marking. Okay, right. And I think I'm going to probably lower the speed for the benefit of stream. Here we go. And I'm not even looking now, so we are winning 1-0. Okay, let's try and get to our, see if we can acknowledge. Man, it doesn't even tell me. It says and X amount of others, which means I can't fucking see it, which is a bit a bit shit. Well, we are looking good. We're off and running. 4-0. 3 for Hess, who's been my star player for the last couple of seasons. Karlamov. Ignore me. It's just COVID. Don't worry. I'm not dying, I swear. Now that would be good. Now that would be good video, wouldn't it? Dying on stream. That would be fucking awesome. We are 5 up then. Hesper's got 4. Kalamov's got 2. Any changes for the last little bit of game time here? Barasco. Now, let me just see how well Barasco's doing. Yeah, he's done really well. Let's take him off and bring on Agbonafio for the last 15 minutes or so. 32 years of age. I don't know if he's going to do much this season. Okay. Superb. Absolutely superb. Very, very happy with that. We played a full strength team there, despite a cup. Now, I never knew something, right? Oh, Matt's not he's in a Super Cup. I didn't know this until I finally worked it out. Top flight teams in the German Cup, in the first round, do not take on any lower division, do they? So it's divided. I never really paid too much attention to that until last season, because I kept saying to Matt, in fact, let's watch his game. I kept saying to Matt, we never see any big games in the first round. That being said, we don't really get them in the second or third either. Okay, well, watch Matt's game then against Werder Bremen. Werder Bremen, of course, let me remind you, won the treble, Champions League, League and the Cup a few seasons back. The video before that on YouTube, I said, don't underestimate them. And last season, they won the UEFA Cup. The season before, when I won the Champions League, I beat them in the final, but they finished 5th. Hence why they went into the UEFA Cup. So, very, very interesting indeed. I'm going to try and keep up to date with trying to acknowledge whoever I can. And I still can't see who they are. So, say hello, guys. Say hello. Matt, good luck on the Super Cup. And let's see, Matt is... Oh, I won't go to Matt's tactics. We'll look at Werder Bremen's as well. We'll do it at half-time. Matt, I think, plays on medium speed, so we'll... I think we default at whatever speed Matt is at. We will see what ugly formation AI are playing today. Go on, Matt. This is yours. This is yours. It's taken control, that's for sure. Okay, that's Matt's formation. To be fair to Matt, he's been on that sort of like forever. Since about season 3, I think. That's an interesting one. None of that defensive shit. Are we expecting any changes? I think we'll see Batella go off. Maybe even Jolie as well. I think Batella's clearly carrying a knock. Usil, unless they weren't fit to start with, they were. They're both got to be carrying knocks, haven't they? Usil's got a shin injury. Batella's got a foot injury. Jolie's got a thigh injury. It's a risk to take 3 changes to be... Oh, hang on. And Phil Bax, he's got... Fucking hell, you had some bad luck here, mate, ain't you? You got 4 players all with potential injuries. Okay, Matt will be looking at the condition, and he'll be well pissed off. Even Santos could have. No, Santos hasn't got one. Okay. That's why it's taking a bit longer, I feel, because I mean, let's have a look at Werder Bremen. I don't think they've got no issues, have they? I fucking hate playing against AI 4-1-2 with 2 up top. So he scored. Well done, Matt. Oh, he did make the triple change. He took Bass off, Yusil. Right, okay. I think it's the right thing to do. I think you had to do something, didn't you? Definitely the right thing to do. You've just got to hope now, making them 3 changes, you don't get a goalkeeper red card or anything like that. Oh, they've equalised. Buns. Oh, my God. Shitting hell. I wondered who it was there. I had to quickly go on to it because I thought, no fucking way. Jesus Christ. Matt is going to be fucking raging. Matt was, I mean, a few times last season, Matt knew, you know, you get to a stage in the game, you just think, I'm so pissed off, and you end up cutting sessions short, just to sort of recharge your batteries. We had it a couple of times with me, and at the end of the season, Matt had a horrendous session. Now, luckily for Matt, he'd already won the title, but had he not, he was seething, because he'd had such a bad run. I think he had like a 16-point gap at one point, and then I closed that to within 2 points. Now, this is what Matt didn't want, is extra time, because now, you know, there's another 30 minutes, that potentially, another injury, another red card. Go on, Matt. You can do it, old boy. See if we can do any acknowledgement. Oh, they scored! Shit, I was looking at my phone! Oh, that was harsh. Dave Trezeguet, in holiday, up yours. What the fuck does in holiday mean? Speak fucking English! Jesus Christ, like having Philippe back again. Matt, that was fucking brutal, and I think for me, I'd be really pissed off, Matt, there, particularly at the fact that you were almost forced to make 3 changes at half time. Dave, good to see you. Cheers for dropping in. Are you away, Dave, or are you just off for the week? Tossing it off. I didn't think taxi drivers got fucking holiday, to be honest with you. Trying to see if I can acknowledge. If I can, obviously Dave has commented. Padraig, Lee Trent, there we go. So Padraig. But is it Padraig or Padraig? I always call it Padraig. It's Padraig, isn't it? Hello Padraig, how are you? Lee Trenholm. Hello mate, how are you? Screw the autocorrect on your I love it. It's good to hear from you, Dave. A stream wouldn't be a stream without a little bit of Mikey Dave love. Do you know what I mean? So I did put a post on Facebook about this. A lot of you may have already seen it. I'm sure you did, because it's such a rarity. I've never known anyone to post it, if I'm truly honest. So I would imagine I'm probably the first in the history. So there you see, 100 years of age. I'm sure we've all had games where we've gone more than 65 seasons, but as you know, you start with an age of the first 66, 35 years of age. And of course, in the last few years, we've been having the option to have manager attributes like so. And of course, that's the first time I've seen that. Matt's got it as well, of course. In fact, we will have a quick look at Matt as well. You've seen me. Let's have a look at Matt. Still running up and down the touchline, barking out orders to our team. And there's Matt as well, 100 years of age. Let's just check something a minute. I was trying to see if there's an all... so we can get all first division ties in the second round then, obviously. So Matt's got to get through his first round yet. Okay. Sorry, I was saying, weren't I? I meant to say hello. Yeah, so hello Lee. Hello Padraig. Hope you guys are good. Okay. I didn't fucking looked away for a moment and then I saw that. What's happening? What's that shit that's just going on? Fucking who's fucking messaging me? Kiss my ass. Right. Needed that. Irish tea, that is. Okay, Matt. We're not going to watch Matt's game because we can't be fucked. We watched this Super Cup because it was an important game. So I've had so many struggles with my defence in terms of consistency. Now, every season we're allowed 7 signings, as you guys know. We tend to take a punt on a player. Last season I took a punt on this guy because I think he looks fucking amazing, and I call it a punt because I took into account his history because it was bad, and he didn't let me down, did he? He only had 4 games, and that was enough. 575. He can fuck off. I mean, you know what? Fuck him is what I say. My punt this season is definitely this guy here, Ural Boyko. Don't need a striker, but you know why I've taken a punt. You know exactly why I've taken a punt on that guy. Definitely didn't need a striker, but we'll see how we go. Matt then, Offenbach. Fuck if I pronounce these fucking German teams correctly. I can barely pronounce English teams correctly, let alone German. Fuck me. I've got to make a decision really. Do I upload? I am recording this for the benefit of YouTube, but I'll make the call whether to upload it onto YouTube. I've also raised a question to YouTube. Is it worth me doing a stream on YouTube? Dave, I know you're against streams on YouTube, and if it's any consolation, Dave, I watch YouTube on my TV upstairs, and I haven't got the ad block, and fuck, the adverts get on my fucking tits. I'm watching, I'm using a Fire Stick, and I watch this thing called Freevee, and you can watch, it's all free, and it's all legal, but you've got to watch it with ads. And I was watching White Collar Hooligan, free. Fucking 3 minutes! These adverts in 3 minutes, I was like, fuck you! Right, where are we? Matt is looking good for a second round ticket. 4-0 against Offenbach. Looking good, looking good. And our next game, Werder Bremen, after the international breaks. Now this is going to be the big decision here. Well done, Matt. The big decision now is going to be choosing our Champions League squad, because it's not fucking easy. Now, oh no, sorry, ignore me. Hang on a minute. No, sorry, scrap that. I'm talking out my arse. Right, now somebody, Swedish Division 2 bro, ML, I'll call that your hello, Swedish Division 2 bro. That's what I say to that. Now, hello ML, how are you doing? Right, someone fucking explain to me this. Matt, I don't know if you've had this issue, right? This is what I'm talking about. So Matos got a red card on the 22nd of August. In Germany, your red card suspensions apply immediately. Oh, maybe he was eligible then to play in that cup game, and I just... Why did it tell me on the 29th? Look, so why has it told me there, and why has it told me there? It gets a 2-game ban. Is it? I mean, is that a flaw in the longevity of the ODB? Fucking frustrates the shit out of me. It really does. Sorry, Emil. Didn't want to shadow your arrival. Cunt. No, it's good to hear from you. Good to see you, Emil. Hope you're well. Emil, the last time we spoke, right, did we not have a war of words about something? Pretty fucking sure we did. Pretty sure we didn't part on good terms. Although that seems to be the case with me, whoever I speak with, to be honest with you. So, I hate drinking when I'm on cam or mic, because it would piss me off hearing someone go... Do you know what I mean? Okay, here we go then. So we've got to do this correctly. So we've still got Rice in the resis. He's unprotected, but I'm going to actually keep him. Can I sort by average rating? I can. So, right, so I think what we'll do is we'll do all these guys that have played so far. Maybe not you. All these guys that have played so far. What are these guys? In my resis? You can fuck off. Frederic. Now, fuck off. I don't fucking you. I don't want you, you fucking cunt. Ward. Don't want to be going into the resis. I forget. The reason it's got an average rating is because they're in the resis, aren't they? D'Souza. Could get something from Wang. just right. So we've got our goalkeepers sorted out. Sorry, Matt, if you're waiting for me, just fucking wait. Larson set up for 2 months. I'm not going to name Larson, despite I want. Oh, hang on. We've got to do these. We've got to do these, didn't we? Absolutely. And I think we're going to have another DMC. So Vanderberg as well. Probably Ulbra. Have we got enough defenders here? Just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we need another defender, don't we? We're going to need a 5th defender. I actually think we're going to need 6 defenders, to be honest with you. I'm going to take out... Someone's going to have to make way here. Fuck it. That'll do. Do you ever do it, right? You always miss a player. Always miss a player. And you think, how the fuck did I do that? But sometimes I've not got the fucking patience. I really haven't. Okay, let's try and find out if I can give some acknowledgements here to anyone that has arrived in under the radar. And... no, I can't quite see it. Emil Lee's still there, right? Okay. So, here we go then. The international break. So, let me show you then very, very quickly. So, Matt took England then and led him to the World Cup, but was disgustingly knocked out in the group stages. Had to avoid losing to Mexico and seeing Yugoslavia win in the group stages, but that happened, so he was eliminated. For me and Scotland, and I can't get to Scotland from here, is that because it's not a main country? Jokes. And for me and Scotland, I was so fucking happy with my start at Scotland. That's why. I mean, we qualified, and I'll tell you something else, right? Well, you can see we got knocked out to Paraguay, but I'll tell you something else. In the group qualifying, the last game of the group, we had to beat Sweden to win the group. A draw, I was confident, was going to see us qualify as the best runners-up. So, I drew, and I finished top of that table that it says on runners-up, but we had to play a fucking qualifier. I mean, we got through it, but that's not the fucking point. I was so fucking angry, so I was really confident. I was so confident. Where's my fucking cushion? My fucking back's hurting over here. Okay, let's see if we can give some more any more acknowledgements we can. I like to try and give as much acknowledgements as I can, because it's quite easy for me to miss people. And I'll just keep reiterating a couple of things, guys. Going to be streaming till about 6 o'clock, at which point me and Matt will break for lunch, and then we'll resume. We won't resume a stream tonight, but we will resume another session tonight. I can't even read that message out. Sorry, I've just had a joke come through, and I'm not... Oh, right, sorry. I'm just reading a WhatsApp from Mark Whitaker. Love it, mate. That is fucking brilliant. Too rude for me to say on fucking stream. Okay. Yeah, so everybody was fueling moves. Everything was the morale. Now I don't know what you what you guys' views are on morale. Everybody was very low, and it was clearly affecting me. There's a huge element of me that just thinks it's irrelevant, because you can have somebody on very low still pulling a 10 and score a couple of goals, but everything was against me. We've managed to get through it. We've managed to give a few contracts out, and I think offloading a couple of bad apples has also helped. Talking of bad apples, and I think this has been a massive player to go. Pablo Gonzalez. So, he signed a new contract for me. And then, just at the end of a save, right, he blasted my team, saying we need to invest in new players. Now, what's you guys' perspective when that happens? I've already mentioned this on YouTube before. So, do you defend the player, do you criticise the player? Well, I criticised the player. The board backed me, and the chairman backed me, because I thought, I ain't having that. Instantly, right, this was January, because it was not long after a contract, he went AWOL. First AWOL, me and Matt have had the whole game between us. He stayed at AWOL, I kept fining him 2 weeks every week. 2 weeks wage every week. And on every fine, there was no response. Normally, they're shocked, or they accept it, or whatever. No response. Then in April, he returned saying he wants to, knuckle down, but it caused uproar, and I think inevitably I had to get rid of him. But he's a fucking bit. Look how well he's doing for Leverkusen. I bet that cunt scores against me when I play Leverkusen. I bet he scores against me and gets a red card against Matt. Prick. Right. So. Right, okay. So, yeah, so, we dabbled on the international side of things. I don't think it was for Matt, to be honest with you. I think it wasn't quite I don't know what Matt was expecting off it. I don't really know what I was expecting. To be honest with you, right, I actually enjoyed it. For truth be told, I enjoyed it. I didn't like the fact that I had to do a qualifier, a playoff, because I don't understand why. I was second in that group, and I'll show you the group. I'll show you what I'm referring to here. Let me just go to. So this here, right? I was top of that. Now, how it works, to my understanding, right? How it works is you have the 9 group winners and the top second place team that qualify for the major event, and then you have an additional 8 teams, have 4 playoff games. But I was top. I fucking seen it. I was top, and I just couldn't work it out. I was fucking seething. So fuck Scotland. But in all honesty, that was quite fairy tale for us to take England and Scotland. And had it been the Euros, I'd have probably stayed on for the World Cup. But the fact that it was a World Cup, no desire. Right, okay. Now, Gilardi's a fucking great player, but he ain't going anywhere. And he's got a good contract as well. Of course he has. Gilberto de Souza, that I believe is Rivaldo, regen. He ain't going nowhere though. I don't know, you can be linked all you fucking want, and do you know what? I will make them sit in the reserves until the end of the season, and then I'll sell them. More so because we have our own self-imposed rules. I can't afford to sell players, in respect of depth, that sort of stuff. See if we can catch up with anybody in and out. This is so fucking shit sometimes. I can't always work it out. I really can't. Waiting for... Oh, okay, that said waiting for signal. What the fuck is waiting for signal mean? Waiting for signal? And just as I read that, waiting for signal, I saw... Right, okay. Okay, that was a bit confusing, that was. Okay, I'm going to need some feedback off you guys here, because this is, Oh, we're back up and running, are we? Okay, I'll tell you what, just as I saw that on my phone, right, it said reconnected on OBS. What the fuck? Right, here we go then, back to another game. Karlamov has done really well, 95%. I'm going to play him for this game. I want my strongest team there, just to... Oh, shit. Let me just check my left wing a minute. Williams, that is a Ryan. He's getting better and better, Giggs regen. Looks fucking insane, doesn't he? Ag Bonifio, that is the Agahawa regen. We have got, amongst us, we've got Danny de Jong, which is a Van der Vaart regen. We're getting an Asian squad now, though, it's fair to say. So Barroso, I want him to stay in the hole, behind the out-and-out striker. D'Souza, Smeets, I'm not sure who Smeets is. I think that's Robin, actually, Robin. So he could move to the left. Right, okay, let's go for it. Let's fucking go for it. Let's see their formation. See, isn't that funny, right? When they played Matt, they had a 4-1... 4-1-2-1-2, and now they're on 4-4-2. It's all gone silent. It's all gone fucking silent. Okay, need that second goal. Need to put this game. I need to put this game to bed. 7 shots to 1. Right. That is confirmation. I've got until 6 o'clock. Okay, that's fine. Gary Ward got him on the next, initially on an exchange deal from Rangers, but then that fell through. But I ended up buying him. We'll see how he flares up for the second half. Desperately need that second goal. I need to put this game beyond reach. And there it is. That's what I needed. And now we just need to get more goals, because you just don't ever know how important goal difference could be come the end of the season. I remember, the reason I'm saying about goal difference, I always remember on my 3-man game, this is my current 3-man game with Pep and Ian, and it was a very early season, because, do you remember the player Gabriel, or what was known as Gabigol? And I always remember, last game of the season, Ian was losing 3-0, and as it stood, I was going to win the title, and Gabigol scored in the last minute. Ian lost 3-1, but that goal won him the title, or kept him top. I was fucking seething. But I'm saying about goal difference because in Spain, it goes on your head-to-head. In Italy, depending on if it finishes in an important role, you have a playoff game. So, very interesting. Okay, Matt is 1-1 with Stuttgart. We have come good against Werder Bremen. Very happy with that against Werder Bremen, to be honest. Very happy with that indeed. And man of the match, well, Hess, but it was a good balanced display. Matt has drawn VfB Stuttgart. That's quite interesting. He didn't dominate that as much as he would have liked to. When I was going through my shit run that season, and I say last season because, as Matt said, I was going through that shit run for like 2 seasons running. I said to Matt, I truly believe you will get to this stage, as in you will hit some sort of shit run, and everything will go wrong. I didn't expect mine to last quite for so long. So going back to last season, we started to get some good results together. Matt started to slip up. I beat Matt back to back, and then with 2 games to go, I was 2 points behind. Now this was important because 2 games to go, if we went into the final game of the season 2 points behind, then that would have affected the lineups we played, because we had the Champions League to take into account. But then I drew my penultimate game. So last game of the season, and Matt won. Matt clinched the title. Last game of the season, we both played probably weaker teams, and Matt drew, which is why I went back to 2 points. And then of course we had the Champions League, and well, the rest is history on that, isn't it? Let's give this a bit of a refresh. Okay. So yeah, quite a surprise there for Matt to slip up, but long way to go. Long way to go indeed. Let's do a couple of acknowledgements now. Then we're finally getting somewhere now. So an acknowledgement here to Claudia. It's Claudio. Kutasu. Mate, hello, welcome. Good of you to drop in, even though you're not speaking. You ignorant little. No, I'm joking. But good to see you though. It's always nice to see people drop in. Ross Horn. Wow. Forgot about you. I didn't bother tagging you, Ross. I just didn't bother doing the tags. I only tagged Matt, to be honest with you. I feel a bit. No, I just think maybe it's a bit rude me tagging you when I'm doing a stream. Okay, now this. So this is our first Champions League game. This is important. I have to make sure I didn't make any errors about who was going to be ineligible. So it don't look like it was that bad. So that's fine. That means that he can come in. He can come in. And Dosberg. Okay, now in terms of our defence, that'll do. Okay, yep, quite happy with that. We should be at full strength. The Barroso, I would like to get him a new contract, Barroso. And I think with a few games, I think he might, you know. He's on 55 grand a week. No, I'm not doubling your wage. Well, I'm saying I'm not doubling your wage. I would double his wage if I knew he'd accept it, but he's not going to, so fuck him. Okay, I think the key thing is about this sort of game when there's multiple people is last season was a shit season for me in the sense I didn't win nothing. As soon as we kick off the new season, it's almost history, isn't it? It's, you know, it's a new season, it's a new campaign. I had such a bad start, I almost gave up on the season really early on. I said to Matt, I fucking conceded already. It was that shit. I mean, I know Matt will be pissed off. Oh, bollocks to you. Fuck you. Fucking cunt. Injury prone 5. Fucking cunt bastard. Okay. Okay, Fenerbahce then. Haven't ruled out going to Russia. Let me just be honest about that. I've not ruled out going to Russia. And I truly believe Matt hasn't ruled out going to Brazil. For a simple reason, he's not been to Brazil yet. I have. None of us have been to Russia. Now let me just give you a quick recap. The reason we've got the Russian League open was a pure mistake. It was supposed to be Scotland. So there you go. There's an explanation there. But never mind. Okay, here we go then. The first Champions League game. Fenerbahce, Bayern Munich. It's not easy to go to Turkey. Kalamov, see. There we go, Hesp, 2-0. Okay. Very happy with that first half. Not just a 2-0, but no one's got any knocks. And we are 3-0 up. Hesper's got a second. He's our captain. I made him my captain this season. Had a concept that I want to build it around him. And a good job. See what I mean, right? Both defenders, 2 of the 3 defenders got 6s. Now, you answer me, how do 2 defenders get 6s with stats like that? That's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely bullshit. It frustrates the fucking shit out of me. Morton, hello mate, how are you? It's good of you to drop in, Morton. I know you've not spoke because you're rude, but nice of you to drop in. And it's good to hear from you. See ya. See your name, shall I say. Just seeing your name, Morton, pop up, it just gives me a little bit of a tingle. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so let's see if we can refresh that. Right, I'm fucking starving. That was my fucking stomach rumbling. Right. Close that down then. Okay. Where's my charger? Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I've picked up a lot more depth than I've ever had. I mean, in all fairness, when I took over Bayern Munich, they already had a quite a quality setup. It's quite hard, particularly when you've got self-imposed rules and transfer caps, to maintain that element of what we would refer as world class. Contracts can be very difficult, and as you've probably gathered, let's just have a look. You know, we are aging now. We are really aging. You know, another reason why I went with Boyko. I mean, we've got Boyko and Ward, both. You know, something for the future there. Okay, so Barroso, I'm gonna actually rest you for this. 83%. I can't take that sort of risk. As I say, can't. I'm not gonna. So what we're gonna do, and we will put Dosberg, and Larson were my key players, but his attributes have clearly gone down. A fucking 7-month injury will do that to you. Union Berlin against Bayern Munich, and look at that. Dosberg comes in for his first game, and he scores after 3 minutes. It is his first game. Let me just remind myself. No, it's not his first game. He had 3 games. Actually, I took him out because I wasn't happy with 3 games, no goals, no assists, and 7-0. Fuck me. All of a sudden you get a fucking barrage of goals there. Okay, Hesp. Hesp is looking good, isn't he? He's looking fucking brilliant. Okay. Van Velden's going to come off now then. And I think we are going to take Hesp off now. I think realistically, I don't like doing that, but you needs must, you know. He's got a slight knock. Oh, fuck off! Yeah, you know, it's frustrating enough when you concede a goal, but when it's right after you made a substitute, it's almost like, wrong substitute, motherfucker. Okay, flattering scoreline. Flattering scoreline indeed. And the good thing is, not one player got a 6, which is always the first thing I look for in any when it comes to full time. Dortmund have won 2-0 against Greuther Fürth. So there we have it. 4 games gone. Okay, we've just had a text come through. Okay. So today's stream, right, was actually my wife's idea. And I was due to go out at 4 o'clock, and I said to Matt, we'd have an hour, because I need to nip out. And then she says, why don't you do a stream? And so I said, right, Matt, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go out, get my shit done now. We'll start again about 4:15, 4:30. Go till about 6. I'll stream for that duration, and then we'll crack on again later on this evening. And here we are. So it's her idea. And she's texted me saying, I'm doing this upstairs. No, not that. So yeah, okay, cheers. Well done. So right. Sorry guys, I'll get into an argument. Let's see if we can do any more acknowledgements whilst I've got a chance to. No, it says, oh, Michael W. Godfrey. Michael, how are you, mate? Good to see you dropped in there. Even if you only dropped in and fucked off, you probably dropped in, seen me and thought, ah, the fuck! Yeah, so apologies if I give anyone's computer a virus. Do you know what I mean? Shit happens. So yeah, so season 66. This was last season was always a huge season, and I said this on one of my YouTube videos because it was a World Cup year. We were both playing in the World Cup. Both took international. We were both going to turn 100 years old. You know, it had the potential to be epic. I say epic, you know, one of us to win the World Cup, I suppose. But oh, look at that, Dosberg. I'm going to take Dosberg out now, though. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's that. Dosberg will be on the bench. I am going to make another change, though, in defensive midfield. Let's take him out. Right. Okay, Miranda. See, defence I can't be too fussy with if they're not performing heroics. It's fucking pathetic. It really is. And Matos, he's had a red card, Matos. Right, here we go. The Champions League. Bayern Munich versus West Bromwich Albion. I'd like to have got QPR because just cast your mind back. I took QPR in Division 2 a few seasons ago. And I took them up 2 divisions to the Premier League and left after 2 years. And then I think last season, or season before, Matt spotted they were killing it in the Premier League. So they must have won the title. I'll check that in a second, actually. No, right, okay. I'm going to take Bereshko off. I don't like yellow cards. Right, let's just have a quick gander at the Premier League. They did win it, yeah, guys, season before last. Okay. Okay, one thing I do say is I don't play to my opponent's tactics. I play to my tactics. I build to my tactics. For fuck's sake! And again, it's a defender. Absolutely fucking crazy, isn't it? See, now Matos has 8 minutes to get at least a 7. Unless I score a goal, just can't see it happening. Okay, we've won 3-0. Yeah, so let's see what he got red carded for. Holden, fucking Holden. Now, Matt in Germany, Matt got he had a red card for someone, and he got a 6-game ban. It was for headbutting. My player Hesp, he did it at the very start of last season. I think it was actually. Let me show you. Very start of last season. Hesp got it as well. I'm pretty sure. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. So he got a 7-game ban in total, Hesp did. I had another player do a headbutt in a Champions League game. Now, as you guys already know, you can appeal bans, domestic bans. You can fine them and they'll accept it. If they have a poor performance or a red card or something in Europe and you fine them for it, they won't really accept it normally because they're basing it on their previous league game. A bit like when you complain about a referee, it's about the previous league game, not the Champions League. So this player that got a red card and got a headbutting in the Champions League got off fucking lightly because he only got a 1-game ban for it, as opposed to what it would have been a 7-game ban or at least 6-game ban if it was a domestic game. Matt, well done. 2-0 winners. Looking good. Looking good. Now, when was it now? Season before last, when I won the Champions League, I just scraped out of the second phase on the last game of the season against Milan, I think it was. Outrageous. It was almost fairy tale to go on and win it, I guess. The year that I beat Werder Bremen in the final. So Miranda's got a 1-game European ban. Right. Okay, so Jamie Dolby over at Frankfurt has just been given a 3-month global ban. It's going to be for disgracefully pushing the referee, isn't it? There it is. There it is. Di Canio, eat your fucking knob off. Okay. I'm not selling nobody. I'm set up for the new season, so I will not be making any changes whatsoever. Miranda, was it Miranda that got the red card just then? Yeah, and he was on an 8, so that's some consolation, I guess. I'm happy to crack on as is. Right, let's go for it. Mönchengladbach. Oh, for fuck's sake, a defender again! 2 fucking minutes! Jesus! This is going to be Matos' last chance. I'm telling you that now. And I went with Matos because of his last few seasons. All in playable leagues. And what the fuck? I want an 8 from Matos. So agonisingly fucking irritating. Can't really make many changes. No one's really done a foot wrong. Just can't see a goal going in. Oh, red card penalty. Okay, who's Hill? Yeah, goalkeeper. Look at the stats. How the fuck we've only scraped a 1-0 win there is absolutely beyond me. It really is. And the one defender that had actually done relatively okay is now going to go below 7 on average rating. Matos 7, not fucking good enough. So we scraped the win there. Very, very disgusted with that. Very fucking annoyed. Alright. Matt is playing Arlen. I don't think Arlen are going to be a complete walk in the park. I think they were Champions League last season. I'm pretty sure they were. Let's see if we can do some sort of acknowledgements. If there's anything I can... That's the same as before. I don't think there's anybody here. Yeah, that's all as is. Okay. You guys that are watching, don't be fucking shy. Say hello on the chat. Identify yourselves. I shouldn't have to do that shit. And that being said, it should fucking tell me on Facebook. It used to. Facebook used to tell you when someone's joined. It don't anymore on the computer. It does on my phone. Okay. Big game for Matt, and we've got a pause there. Don't like pauses. Don't like pauses at all. The pauses are still there. Right. So we've lost Santos for a fucking month. Injury prone is 7. Yeah, of course. So now we've got Champions League against Real Madrid. Miranda suspended. Santos, see, right now, Well, Van der Beel is going to come in. I think we're going to bring Wang in as well. Matos will be on the bench. If we're playing Tuesday, which we are, I may drop, but not drop him, but I may rest. I mean, he's gone down to 767. I may drop Beresco just purely from a fitness perspective. Okay, let's see how Matt's getting on. It's 0-0 between Dortmund and Ireland. 76 on the clock, 77 on the clock. Because you don't know what it is unless you watch it. He scored. Petkov is the Stoichkov regen. Let's have a quick gander at him. Looks a fucking monster. Matt brought him quite young, and that was a punt because you almost don't want to be buying young. You want to buy ready-made players. But I think he knew there was a good opportunity there, and it's paying off. Yeah, so when you're not watching the game properly, you've got to rely on the video printer. Now, if I see another game, if another incident, by the minute, I know that that's what Matt's at least. So, okay, so look over here. Nothing else of interest. I think you're living on borrowed time here, Matt. Oh my god! The fuck happened there, Matt? Right, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna stop my camera. I'm gonna stop my camera, guys. So I've stopped the camera. Purely because I don't want it to slow things down. So that should reconnect itself on Facebook. Hopefully. There you go. Now, can I get some sort of confirmation from anybody that we're all good, please? Whoever's on, just, you know, hopefully, it's probably a bit of a mistake to put. Okay, I think. Right, now we're there. We are now there, aren't we? So if I could get some sort of confirmation that we're all good, guys, I've removed the camera just to make things a little bit easier. In all fairness, right, the idea of the video camera was just purely something, little entertainment for the ladies. But, you know, what can I say? You know. Okay, Champions League against Real Madrid. But first things first, let's just have a look at Matt's last game. 1-1 with Ireland. As I said, this was never. It was never going to be an easy game, and no stats prove that. And of all people to score the equaliser, Tikva, the Israeli. And we've got a pause again. 1 point. Yeah, I remember this guy. Let me just. What does good mean? Matt, what do you mean by good? You've wrote on the chat. A little bit of advice for you, Matt, right? Just send it on Hamachi. The chat facility within Network Play is fucking awful. The laggy is fucking terrible. I'm going to do a quick save, Matt. Quick save. Just because we're getting a lot of pauses. And it's just a precaution, really. So as you can see, fortunately, having removed the camera, it's now flipped itself back to my original thing, you know, with the lights, we've got the hot tip tactics, things like that. So, okay. So Matt's telling me it's a bit jumpy. Okay. Just bear with me, Matt. It's not an internet issue, I know that. It's definitely not an internet issue. Because I'm on full bar there at the minute. So the camera's disconnected. And hopefully, let's just check it on phone. Okay. Let's see if we can get this. Right, okay. Apologies, guys. Right, Michael Godfrey, can you confirm what it's like for us, please? if you wouldn't mind. Okay, so on to the next one. Real Madrid. Here we go. It's almost like every game is like a World Cup final. Every game is an absolute massive game. Now, it's good to see us with Karlamov doing really well because we've got 4 quality strikers, and for one of them to keep 3 out is pretty fucking impressive. Happy with that first half. We should have. I'm going to make a change at about 60, and it's going to probably be Smeets. I think we're going to take Smeets off. De Jong, and we're going to take Velden off as well. There you go, job done. And would like to avoid ruining a clean sheet, obviously. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so what were they playing? Fucking pathetic, absolute fucking awful formation. Okay, 2-1 winners. Not too bad of a performance, to be honest with you. Got the victory that we needed, desired. And a trip to Rostock. Trip to Rostock now beckons. Matt's going to have his Champions League game. And I think what we'll do whilst Matt's got his Champions League game, we will look at our lineup for the next game. I think our defenders, Miranda's back, isn't he? What did Wang get? Van der Beele didn't do too bad, did he? So Miranda, is he left-footed? He is, right. So Miranda, you know, was I mean, for me, he's got the attributes to be a defender, but certainly can play a little bit further forward. Matos, I want to wait until he's to hit about 5 starts before I make that call to call him a cunt and throw him out. Wang, I think it's the end of the road for Wang. Wang missed a lot of games last season with injury, and then South Korea duty where he was fucking away for like a month. Karmov doing really, really well. Bereshko, what did Dosberg just get? He got a 7, so Baraso will come back in. I am actually going to make another change here. I'm going to take De Jong out, and I'm going to put in Agbonifio. Just another option on the wing, I feel. Okay. See how Matt got on. 4-0 win over Rosenborg. Looks brutal. Looks good. He's got a good group there, to be honest with you. He's got a very good group. Let's focus now then on the 3rd of October. Dortmund are at Leverkusen, whilst Munich are at Rostock, who have had a relatively good start to the campaign. But it's very early days yet, and I'm stating that for obvious reasons, but we've got a 4-point gap, and there's a long, long way to go. When we get to the 15th of January, right, we've been in Germany. The window shuts on the 15th of January in Germany, and it opens on the 1st of July. So after the 15th of January, we can start bidding for players, knowing that they won't go through until July the 1st. Now, again, one of our rules is if we beat each other to any player, we cannot pull the plug on that player. For example, Smeets in my lineup, I beat Matt to him, so I was under rules that I could not pull out that deal. Any other player that I had coming, I can pull out. But if I beat Matt to him or vice versa, you cannot pull out. So after January the 15th, we can bid for players, but we've got to be really careful over it. So it looks like my OBS is playing up a little bit. My OBS is playing up a little bit. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do at this point here, guys. I'm going to end the stream. Matt, we will keep playing. I'm going to end the stream because it's getting on my tits. And I will leave it going at that. I will continue recording it for the benefit of YouTube. I'm just going to wait for that to connect back. Yeah, connect stream software to go live. I think we're doing that, aren't we? Sometimes streaming is just not fucking worth it. It's just not worth it at all. It's too much bullshit. Yeah, I'm just going to cut the stream now. So, right, I'll stop streaming. Fuck it. We stopped streaming. So, yeah. Right. Right, but let me... Okay. So yeah, so we're all good. We're all good. We're still recording. We're still recording. And oh, fuck off. Few days. Okay, well, this is going to give an opportunity here to Gilardi. The only way Gilardi is going to stay in the lineup after the game is if he gets a 9. So Gilardi needs to get a 9. Right, I'm going to suggest to Matt, it's going to be a little bit earlier that we finish. I'm going to suggest that we save after the 6th. Because we're going to be going into international break at that point. Myself and Matt will resume later on, and I will do a new part. But I think I've learned the hard way here today. That streaming is just fucking shit. It really is fucking shit. Okay, so Leverkusen, Dortmund, Rostock, Bayern Munich. 2 more games in, guys. And they're both away, and Ireland is one of them. That is going to be massive, isn't it? It's a massive game. And we're all good. Okay. Here we go then. Rostock against Bayern Munich. Okay. You're pushing me now. You're fucking pushing me. Here we go. Job done. 15 minutes to go. Barasco can come off. Made a mistake there. Barasco can come off. Agman, right, okay. Job done. That weren't going to be an easy game for Matt, but he's looking good. 2-0 lead at Leverkusen at the break. Most importantly, we've got our result in. Look at that. What a fucking dick. Absolute fucking nonce. Wrong word, I know. I shouldn't use that word. Okay. Do you know what, right? I thought the stream would work better because when I went out, I left it doing a Glary Utilities scan, rebooted it all, so it'd be perfect, but I don't know, I think it's more Facebook or OBS, because OBS tend to be disconnecting. If OBS disconnects, it's going to fuck up the stream. There's no doubt about that. Maybe I need to update my OBS, or if there's alternative softwares out there, which I'm sure there is, I'll have to have a look. Let's keep back an eye. Look at that. Fuck you, Matt. Looking good. Absolutely looking ruthless there at Leverkusen. As soon as stream ends, do that. Do what? Right. As soon as stream ends, do that. I don't know what that means, Matt. I'm not sure. I'm being a bit fucking thick here. Streams hate me. Okay, so one more game left. Now I think I'm going to play with the same lineup here. So that was a fine result from Matt. We're going to come to the international break. As you can see, Ireland are still unbeaten. That's interesting. 6th place unbeaten with 2 wins and 4 draws. Okay, this will be interesting. Okay. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Like I say, today's take a long time now because the file is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. When Matt wants me to send him the file, it's over 1 gigabyte, but I can shrink it by zipping it up. And you can only send, on SendSpace, you can only send a file 300 meg as a maximum. And it's soon going to be that the file, when it's zipped up, it's going to exceed 300 meg. Soon. You just fucking know it. I'm saving. Right. Play this game then exit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Here we go then. Union Berlin versus Dortmund for Matt. Arlen against Bayern for me. Weiss has been happy. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Would he take a new deal though? He would. He would, wouldn't he? Not going to make any difference though, because he's turned 28 now. Should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Hesper can start this game. What about our defence then? Van der Biel, 7-5-0 in 2 games. Miranda, Esidio. Esidio, yeah, okay. If I can get some consistent defenders, I'm happy. Okay. Here we go then. What a fucking ugly... Oh, Jesus Christ. How can that have kept them unbeaten? I can imagine actually, yeah. I can imagine it getting like fucking goal of straws. Come on, I need a second goal. My little philosophy is I want to be up one up by 20 minutes. Fuck off! Ugh. 1 up by 20 minutes, 2 up by half time, 3 up by 65. Okay, so... Thigh injury. See what is down to 54. You just fucking knew it. Absolutely fucking knew it. It's such a shit formation. And look, we just mentioned Acedo, didn't we? We just mentioned how well he's been doing. And Barasho is going to have to come off as well now. Right. Oh, God. Right. Fuck me. We scraped that, didn't we? We really did scrape that. Esido was fucking piss poor. Right. 10 days. Okay, I can deal with that, particularly with the international breaks. That's it, guys. That is the next chapter in Game On. Might be a while before I do another stream again, but I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, take it easy.